Zapraszam Was na kolejny odcinek The Cat Lady. Nasze dzielne kocie idzie uratować Susan. Biegnij, kotku, biegnij. Ile masz sił w tych swoich łapeczkach. Idź uwolnić swoją panią.
What? Who's this?
Kotek!
My eyes. I can't see a thing. That bitch.
Zapłaci za to. Dziwka jedna.
A key. Who are you? Say something. Anything. I
Miau!
want to unlock the handcuffs now.
Gun. Take.
No! No, no, no! I dropped it. Where is it? Where the hell is it? I've got it.
Czas się odrodzić.
I'm sorry, Mitzi. I have to break my promise.
Piw paw. You are dead. Nie. Zaraz wstaniemy zmarłych.
Hope you don't mind creepy posters. It's your room. You can do what you like with it. But I definitely prefer this to fairies, rainbows, and pink unicorns. Did you make these?
No. My boyfriend made them. Some of them anyway. Selfish Ashworth. I happen to have a bottle of wine in my bag. I was going to leave it to Robert, but I forgot all about it.
Robert?
That's grand.
Oh, yes. Of course.
So, shall we have a drink then? We can get to know each other a bit more. I know, I promise I won't get in the way. And, I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel like it. But since we're going to live together for a little while, it won't hurt to talk to each other, will it?
Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
Great. I'll bring the wine.
A my pójdziemy po kieliszki.
It's one of those bottles with a cork. Have you got a bottle opener, Miss Ashworth?
In the kitchen. I'll go get it, shall I?
Yes, please. And while you're there, could you get a couple of glasses too?
No to idźmy. Idźmy się napić. Wszystko sobie weźmiemy. Pianino. Tegla, słuchaj. I potwieracz. Gdzie on może być? Kabot. Jest. Idziemy się urżnąć w trupa. Butelka wina na dwoje. Dla rozkręcenia rozmowy zawsze można. Alkohol rozwiązuje język. Idź, idź.
Have you found that corkscrew yet? We'll soon wine glasses.
wine glasses.
Great. Now all we need is a corkscrew.
Wszystko jest.
There you go. Let's get that bottle open.
Alright. That's all we need. Oh, Miss Ashworth, I really must say this before we start.
Yeah?
I promise I won't cut your throat when you're asleep.
Very funny, Mitzi.
No, I mean it.
That's fine. But just so you know, I always keep my eyes open.
Mhm.
So, the big C. Want to talk about it?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really want to tell you about it like that. I put you in a very difficult position, I know. It's just that I was really desperate to get this room. I hope you can understand. This is the last and most important thing I must do before my time is up.
It's fine. You seem alright. It's just... I find it hard to trust people these days. Maybe it's time I opened my eyes to see others have problems too. Some, like yourself, even bigger than mine. What kind of cancer is it? Do you mind me asking?
Brain tumor. Her name is glioblastoma.
Her?
Yep, they're all girls, the way I imagine it. Just look at their names. Lymphoma, melanoma, myeloma, leukemia, sarcoma. Each of them a fucking goddess of death. Beautiful and ruthless.
You might just be right about that, Mitzi. I used to be a nurse. I know a few things about cancer. And I know glioblastoma. She's a real bitch.
Yeah, and yet she gets to be the prom queen before night ends, while I disappear down the back exit.
How long?
They said I had a year. That
No,
was 6 months ago, so
no,
yeah,
kocie.
not awfully long.
Is there anything?
They tried.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So am I. Do you want to talk about something else?
Oh, it's not raining anymore.
Well, I don't mind rain. Sometimes I even like it. But according to weather forecast, there's a nasty fog coming. Now that, I'm actually scared of. I got lost in a fog once, when I was just 9 or 10. I remember I sat under a tree line, thinking the monster would appear right in front of me and drag me away.
But now that you're a big girl, you know there are no monsters.
Yeah? How do you know?
The only monsters are us. Murderers, rapists, arsonists. They're the real beasts. So far from humanity, they're no longer capable of feeling compassion or guilt. They're the ones we should really be afraid of. But whether they're lurking in the woods or fog or the darkness of our cellars, it's all irrelevant. You can't predict what happens. You can't do anything to stop it. There is only one way. You turn into a beast yourself, and like them, you show no mercy.
Whoa! Where did that come from, Miss Ashworth?
I just don't like murderers. They're nothing but parasites. How are you planning to find this guy?
I don't know yet. A bit of detective work, perhaps. It shouldn't be that hard, really. There are only 8 apartments here. What is yours? That leaves us with 7. I was hoping that you could give me a hand, actually. You know some of your neighbors, don't you?
Not many. I never really cared about them. They changed over the years, too. You probably also figured by now that this is not the sort of place where neighbors are greeted with a freshly baked cake. You see a new face, You give them a blank stare as you pass them in the hall, then you forget about them a minute later.
That's bad,
It
eh?
works, but I really don't think he's the person you're looking for.
What does he do for a living?
I think he's a train driver.
Anyone else you know?
I'd have to think.
You know, maybe not tonight. Let's just talk about something else, okay? I think it's fine. There's no need to rush this. Maybe tomorrow we can sit down together and make a plan. I could draw a simple map of the building, and with your help, mark down who lives where.
Sounds good to me, Mitzi. You mentioned a boyfriend. Tell me something about him.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about him. His name's Jack. He's dead.
Oh.
Miss Ashworth, are you sure you want to listen about my miserable life? I don't want to bring you down. These aren't happy stories.
And I'm not a happy stories kind of person. I'm sure you've noticed by now.
Yes, so. Anyway, I suppose I would have had to tell you about Jack sooner or later. After all, he is the main reason I'm here. I just don't know where to start.
How did he die? How did he die?
I'll get to that, Miss Ashworth. Let me just tell you more about him first, so you could understand what happened.
Tell me how you two met.
Oh, we knew each other for like forever. Grew up on the same street. It's funny how we seem to be made for each other. Perfect match. I always knew he was the guy for me, and I'm sure he never doubted that either. Jack was absolutely crazy about me. We thought one day we would marry and have children. Be happy. I never had many friends because I had Jack. I didn't need anybody else. You know, if there's one thing I'm really grateful for in my life, it's that I got to experience pure, perfect love. Some people go through a lifetime without knowing how it feels. I guess I've been very lucky. But all luck runs out sometimes.
Zapraszam Was na kolejny odcinek Dekady.